He went from ashy to classy.
All right.
I like that.
All right.
Hello, everybody. This is Norm. I'm coming to you with my first video from my new phone now. In case you guys were wondering, I know I said I was going to drop some more videos, but we've had some technical difficulties. First, my first phone got broken or damaged, whatever you want to call it. I just got a new one in the mail a few days ago, and somebody stole my webcam, if you'd actually believe that. So I was basically unable to do any videos, but that doesn't stop this train. We're right back at it again. And this video, I just want to give you guys some pointers, some educational pointers about how to actually present Wake Up Now the right way. I see a lot of people doing things certain ways, and those ways don't work. They're selling the opportunity instead of sharing the opportunity. There's a difference between the two, so I want to try to bridge the gap on that right now. Now, I'm pretty sure I reiterated a lot of what I'm about to say here in another video, but I wanted to just dedicate this video solely to those two focal points, and I'm going to try to shorten this video as much as I can just so you guys get the message. Now, selling. Selling is where you're basically trying to convince everybody that you talk to that they need what you're offering. Basically, you're almost trying to shove it down their throats, which in essence can do more harm than good, because in some cases it makes you sound like a telemarketer. Those people who call you on the phone and just talk your ear off about whatever it is that they have going on and try to convince you into buying into whatever it is that they're doing, which again does more harm than good. Sharing, on the other hand, is when you basically tell people about your own experiences in the opportunity, which can get their brains thinking to, that they can use this to some benefit or some extent that will better their own lives and what they have going on. And I'll give you an example. Something that just happened to me a couple of days ago. A buddy of mine from New York called me up. I think it may have been Friday or Saturday or one of those days. Anyway, he called me, and we're engaging in our normal conversations. And mind you, I had no intention at all of telling him about Wake Up Now. I was more content in talking about sports and football and the weather and how the year's going and things like that. But then the conversation came, a point in the conversation came where he said, "Hey Norm, man, I saw in your profile picture that MTV Raps hat that you have on, and I was wondering, where did you get that hat?" Obviously, I didn't have the heart to lie to him or tell him some long-winded story, so I just told him I got it through my business in Wake Up Now. And he said, "Yeah, how'd you do that?" And I told him all I had to do was just go shopping for new era snapbacks, and this was in the Wake Up Now marketplace, the Hub 3.0, as we call it. And those two focal points, add to that the fact that I saved at least $10 to $15 on this, buying it through Wake Up Now, which trying to get it in any store, which is not in any store right now. If I would try to get it in any store, it would have probably cost at least $40 or more. So those 2 points, the fact that I got this pretty much exclusively through Wake Up Now and that I saved at least $10 to $15 on it, that was more than enough to pique my friend's interest. And he said, "So I want to know, what is this business that you have going on?" So I in turn said, "Would you mind if I just send you an email that would explain all of the stuff to you?" He said, "Please." So I sent the email to him. He went through it, and needless to say, he was sold on the idea. So he should be getting in this business with me practically before Christmas, if not by the end of the year. But he's sold on the idea. So you see how all I did was share an experience that I had shopping through Wake Up Now with him, and that sold him on the idea that he could actually use this for his own benefit, for his own purposes, and if he wants to, make quite a bit of money off of it. And mind you, all I told him was a story about how I got a measly little fitted hat. I told him nothing about the tax bot that lets me manage my money better, the identity theft protection, which protects me from identity theft, which a lot of people suffer from these days. I didn't tell him anything about the travel discounts, the condo expenses, all this new stuff that Wake Up Now has in the Hub 3.0. All I did was tell him a little story about this hat right here that cannot be gotten in any normal store at the moment, and that was more than enough to pique his interest. And then I just reeled him in from there. So there you go, guys. That's the difference between selling this opportunity and sharing this opportunity. Just by sharing it, I sold him. You know, simple enough to understand. So while you're doing one, you'll do the other without even intending to do it, which will only help you more in the long run. So that's it for this video. You know, I just wanted to throw that little bit out there. So which is why I tell people, you know, you join Wake Up Now, use the products and services, shop through the hub. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can find there. There's discounts available to us Wake Up Now members that are not available to the average consumer and the average person out there in the public. And that's really all you need to use to your advantage here. So, like I said, I'm going to be uploading a lot more of the rest of the videos that I had on my old phone that were lost. And, you know, we're going to try to bring it all back together. But I'm still here. I'm still doing this wonderful business. I love it. It's one of the best things that ever happened to me. And if you guys want to know how to get involved in this, how you can enjoy these benefits and services and discounts, just send me an email at iwokeuppaid213@gmail.com, or all my other links, how to find me on Facebook and Twitter and all this other stuff. They're right there below in the description. So you guys do what you do. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Peace.